Hey all, Ryan here for Planetary Lapidary, and welcome to another episode of Freeform Fridays, where I take rocks and fossils that I find on the western shores of Lake Michigan and shine them up and make them look pretty. So I am over here at the pile. This is the pile that I pull from for my freeform pieces. I did go through some of my cutters, so I think what I'm going to do today, this was one of my cutters that I was just going to slab and then make some jewelry out of. I think what I'm going to do is make a obelisk out of this, because I don't get too many pieces that are like that perfectly shaped already. So what I'm going to do, I think, I had my saw out already, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to zip a little strip off this side, I think, so it's a flat surface, and then I'm going to come down here and zip it off down here, so it's a nice big, like maybe 1 inch by 1 inch square. So let's do that first, and then we'll see what we're working with. Okay, so we got our basic shape cut out here, kind of like a 1 by 1 square. I'm gonna have to grind these edges off on the sander, and then, you know, put a little steeple on the top of this thing on the flat lap, and it should turn out pretty sweet. No real pits or anything that I can see right now. Kind of a cool brown and blue and white contrast, and hopefully on these ends it's kind of the same thing. I'm gonna have to shave a little bit off, but so we'll get to that on the flat lap. And actually, the pieces I cut off of this, a couple cool little pieces, can definitely make a cabochon out of this. You know, it's just cut off this part, and that's wide enough there. This is a cool little standing stone already, because I cut it off like that. And then the other end I can get another cabochon out of, probably on this side. So, not gonna waste any of this thing. So let's get the flat lap set up and get on to the next stage. Okay, so this is what we got just after doing our cuts on the saw. So I got 2 smooth flat edges. I did do one other cut off camera. I zipped off the other end to get a little flatter bottom. This one wasn't very flat compared to the walls. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the 80. I gotta grind all this skin off, and then I'm gonna chamfer this top edge, or put a 45-degree angle all the way around this top edge, and then there'll be a little flat spot in the top. But I'm gonna be doing a lot on the 80, so let's get into it. Okay, so we just went through the 3000 disc. I didn't do the finish, any kind of finish on it. I'll show you in a second here. And this is what we came up with. So instead of that chamfered top, I went with like a steeple top. There was this big fracture in here, so I went all the way from there, all the way across the back, and all the way through the other side. So that's why I didn't do a finish, any kind of finish, because I knew it would get stuck in there. Even though that crack is in there, that side actually looks pretty sweet. It kind of looks like a lady in there, like on skis or something. But anyways, that's the back side. And you can see it did take a good shine. That's one of the stromatoporoid sides. Nice brown and yellow and like blue cherty layers on the edges. Then there's there's the front. It's got a little bit of that mudstone left in there, which I like. It's a little dusky, but I still like how these turn out no matter how they turn out. And then this is the other stromatoporoid side. So, you know, again, kind of cherty in this blue maybe, and then stromatoporoid in the middle and some mudstone in there. So all in all, I think it turned out really good. The shape is pretty close to even. I mean, you know, I'm not going to get it perfect when I'm doing it by hand. I don't have any special machines or anything to put straight lines on. I just do this all by hand. So all in all, I think it did turn out really, really good. So let's put her up on the shelf. I don't know which side I want facing out. Maybe the mudstone side. Yeah, there we go. So all right, if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, until next time, see you later.